Hey everybody, I'm just going to kind of rant today. I've been talking with an old friend of mine, Ed, about the recent gun grab that the Liberals are pulling off as of March 7th. There's a advancement, I guess you could say, in their plans. I watched the minister go on for 20 minutes, basically lying the whole time about how women are the nonstop victims of gun crime when they actually only make up 8%. And, using phrases like guns on the street and weapons of war and all this nonsense. Well, every gun created was a weapon of war. This is who could afford it back then. Nobody made a hunting rifle, from scratch. Now, that's changed a bit. But the point being is that there's people watching that absolutely believe that hook, line, and sinker. And fewer and fewer young people are believing anything now, even when it's the truth coming out of their mouths. Very few people are believing it. Now, as a member of the press gallery for almost 20 years, I can tell you we once had a decent press run by ethics and morals, and it's become increasingly biased. It's members of the press have chosen who their parties are, and I understand that's always existed, right? Like Kingston Whig Standard was conservative, and some papers would be liberal and whatnot, but it's gone overboard. They are actively lying and spreading lies all the time. No one's challenging them. I listened to the questions from that press conference, and there wasn't any dissent at all in there. Where were the people from gun magazines or Western Canada asking questions? They didn't exist. There's no challenge. But my issue is this: like, I got to think about my parents. They fell for shit like Joe Biden has a stutter. I met Joe Biden. He didn't have a stutter. He was eloquent and smart. He had Alzheimer's or dementia or something. Hunter Biden's laptop, well, it probably is a Russian plant. That's what Russians do. Really? And they believed it. These are parents that, I would go to for the truth. And to see them like completely fooled by this crap is upsetting. Don't get me wrong, I'm fooled by crap too. And we can all be fooled. Only a fool would say he can't be fooled. But the point is that they're breaking the trust of all Canadians. And it's like Mr. Nabil, my old barber, said, you can lie to me once and I'll forgive you. But if you lie to me again, even when you tell the truth, I'll no longer believe you. I think we're way past two lies now. So what do you do? Where do you go to for truth? I mean, I guess you can go on social media, but it's biased, right? I mean, I listen to, people that swing a certain way, and you're going to listen to people that swing another way and believe it's true, and it's upsetting. I've recently discovered Bill O'Reilly's No Spin News, and I think that's a lot closer to the truth than we've been used to. And he gives good analysis. Like, yes, he's right wing and conservative, but he's also willing to, say somebody is wrong. He is willing to say Trump is wrong on this, and it's refreshing listening to it. Now, only if we can get our, 6 o'clock and 10 o'clock news to like be this forthright and intellectually honest, that'd be great. What I fear is that we're going to have a generation growing up that scoffs at mainstream media, that absolutely doesn't believe a damn thing. And we're going to all be losers in that game. It's like the measles thing right now. Well, there's a lot of people that are like, oh, yeah, measles shots poisonous and all this crap. And let's face it, one person that has measles in Florida doesn't equate to a pandemic. And they probably came from some South American shithole where they don't have vaccination programs. But they make it sound like it's some Trump hillbilly. You read all the comments on ABC News, and it's like, Oh, this is Trump's America. Really? Who's the kid? Who's the kid? Did he not get it because he has Epstein-Barr, or maybe the vaccine didn't work? How does the media know that the kid was unvaccinated? Isn't this private medical information? Like, we're not asking questions anymore. We're not challenging these people, and we should be. We're just like handing them the keys of the kingdom. And this media that's happening now, like, is just making everybody angry. Nobody used, people had a beef with CBC for the longest time, but nobody truly, very few people truly hated it. And now they're at the point where half the country despises them. That's sad. We used to watch the Beachcombers and the nature of things with um, David Suzuki, and now everybody's angry at David Suzuki. And holy crap, it's we need to bring things back to, I guess, the word normal, but has it ever been normal? Maybe truth needs to be more valued, because right now we are not, for any side, speaking the truth anymore, and we're breaking the trust of everybody. And like I said, like when your own parents start spouting out the stupidest of lies, it gets really dismaying. Like, it's like a knife in the heart. I won't say which one or what they said, and sometimes they could be saying that just to piss me off. But I've been there. I met every single living president except for Trump. Um, I've sat in court sessions and committees and all this stuff, and heard the facts, and I've seen the wars and been at protests, and it drives me crazy. I have, like, people telling me while I was working for the Daily Mail at the trucker convoy, oh, that they're Nazis and that they're out to do this and they're all crazy, and I'm like, fucking fantastic people. Yeah, a lot of guys were there to party and have fun or whatever. Can you blame them? It's the pandemic. They want something nice to happen. But no, like, people are telling me to my face what the trucker convoy is about, and I'm standing right there watching it with my own two eyes, and like, I don't know. It's insane, but it's a really bad dark path, and we're all going to lose on this.